what's up and welcome back to Gretchen's Vegan Bakery. Finally, I'm back, and guess what? I have a new recipe for you, and it's not chocolate. Who knew that I could actually make a recipe that doesn't have chocolate in it? Well, you are in for a treat today. This recipe is so good. It is layers of raspberry and mango custard in sort of like a deep dish, kind of like pie tart, with a layer throughout the center of golden sandwich cookies topped with vegan whipped cream. You guys, this recipe is so refreshing. It's perfect for this time of summer. It is so super hot, and I definitely didn't want to be turning on the oven. So bonus, this is a no-bake mango raspberry cream pie. Check it out.
Alright, so here we go. These recipes are so very simple. For the raspberry layer and the mango layer, it is basically the same exact recipe. I am using frozen for both of my fruits. You'll need granulated sugar, vegan cream cheese, and I'm using Tofutti brand for all my baking, cornstarch, agar, and plant milk. And again, for the raspberry layer, it's all the same ingredients again, just raspberries for the fruit. Just a quick note about vegan cream cheese. I know a lot of you can't get it, so you can sub in a homemade cashew cream in place of the cream cheese. I do make a note of that on the written blog post at gretchensveganbakery.com, and all the clickable links are below this video. For the crust, I'm using graham crackers, vegan butter, and some sugar. Basically melt the butter and then throw everything into a food processor until it resembles wet sand. Then just press that into an ungreased tart pan with a removable bottom. Now if you don't have a tart pan, you can totally use a springform pan instead. Again, all the additional notes, tips, and tricks are on the written blog post where you'll have to go to get the ingredients quantities anyway. GretchensVeganBakery.com. Tell all your friends. Alright, so press that crust all around the sides and the bottom of the pan as evenly as you can get it, and then get it into the freezer while you make the custard layers. But first, you will have to make puree out of both of your fruits. Again, I'm using frozen fruit, so I didn't have to add any water, but if you're using fresh fruit, you will have to monitor it as you're cooking it down to make sure that it's not burning in the pot. And you'll probably have to add a couple tablespoons of water to help it cook down. But again, since I was using frozen, I didn't have to do that. So once it all gets cooked down and it's nice and mushy, stick it all into a blender or a food processor, and voila, you have instant fruit puree for your recipes. Now I am straining the raspberry one because I don't want any seeds in there. And then of course I did the same cooking process for the mangoes, but you don't have to strain the mango one because there's no seeds in that. Alright, so now to make the custard, I've got my plant milk and vegan cream cheese in a sauce pot over medium-high heat. Add the sugar, cornstarch, and agar powder, then just whisk the heck out of it. The vegan cream cheese will eventually mix in. Since you really can't walk away from this, you do have to whisk it constantly while you're cooking. It's going to start to get thick, and probably after like 5 to 7 minutes, you're going to see that it starts to bubble gently. As soon as the mixture bubbles, take it off the heat, but don't take it off before it bubbles because you have to activate that cornstarch and boil out the agar. Now pour it into your prepared crust, and I am straining this one again because some seeds got into my mixture, plus any overcooked bits from the bottom of the pot will now get strained out. So next I've added golden sandwich cookies to divide up these layers, but afterwards I thought, a nice thin sliced fresh mango would have gone great in between these layers. So it's totally your option if you want more cookies in this recipe or more fruit. This is a really forgiving and versatile recipe. So either way you go, just get this part into the refrigerator to set, and now it's the same process for the mango layer. All the ingredients together in a sauce pot and whisk it smooth until thickened and gently bubbling. Now you can pour over the set raspberry layer and make sure it's set, or else you're going to have like this marbly mixture, which wouldn't be a terrible thing. And into the refrigerator once again until it's all set. Now I've decided to add this vegan Jello package as another layer of raspberry to this dessert, and I'm so glad that I did. I just followed the directions on the package. It was really easy and a really nice addition. I haven't had Jello in ages because it's totally gross and made with gelatin. So this was a really nice treat. Yay, vegan Jello. Alright, so once that layer is set, last goes the vegan whipped cream, and I decided to try out this cocoa whip from So Delicious rather than make my own homemade whipped cream recipe, and honestly, it's really pretty good. This brings me back to the days when my mom literally covered everything in Cool Whip. So if you can't get this, or you just would rather make your own recipe, I do have a couple recipes for vegan whipped cream on my blog. And, well, once it's all set, just grab a big old slice and dig in. Oh my god, you guys, this pie is so amazing. I had some freeze-dried raspberries for garnish, and as you can see, this is one pretty dessert, and it tastes even better than it looks. It is so light, the flavors are just popping with raspberry and mango, so I do hope you'll try it. Head on over to GretchensVeganBakery.com to grab the recipes, and as always, I have to thank my patrons on Patreon and my pals in PayPal. You guys have been the ones keeping me in the free recipe sharing business, since after all, just because I share my recipes and video tutorials for free to the public doesn't mean it's free for me to actually do this. The cost to sustain the blog with all the recipes and the ingredients cost for testing and making these recipes, of course, you know it's not free. Lately, I've been getting a lot of comments and emails from people who are scared that I'm going to be taking my recipes down from the internet. At this point, I can't say that that's true or not true, as I've always said that I'll continue to make and share my recipes for as long as I can continue to pay for it all. It's a fine line right now, guys, and this business, quote-unquote, has turned into more of an expensive hobby for me. I do plan to make a life update vlog soon where I can catch up with everyone and let you guys know what's been happening for me, as there has been quite a life career change for me in recent months, so be sure to be on the lookout for that video. I hope to have it done in about a week or so. So leave your questions and comments below this video, and then I'll try to answer as many of them as I can when I do make that vlog. So anyway, yeah, thanks to all my patrons and PayPal pals, since those are the peeps that have been funding this whole endeavor for quite a long time. If you guys want to see me stay in the free recipe sharing platform here on YouTube and on my website, please consider helping for as little as $1 a month. All the links to my Patreon page and PayPal are below. So yeah, I am going to keep on trucking with this until I run out of gas. So if anybody wants to spring for some gas money, I definitely won't say no. Alright guys, that's it for me today. I will see you again soon for that vlog video life update thingy, and stay tuned for more, and until next time, happy vegan baking. Bye for now.